You know, I got to tell you, I struggle with people. And I'm going to say a couple things that may offend some of you, but I want you to be aware of it. There's people we meet in life, and within 3 to 5 seconds of meeting them, your energy level starts to go up or it starts to go down. And for me, there's 2 words together that just make my energy crash, and that's the word "I can't." What's that got to do with scarcity mindset? Because scarcity mindset is all about can't. It's all about, for me to win, you have to lose. There's not enough for all of us. I'm better. I do this in a more unique way. You know, in the world that I come from, I work with my competitors, we're friends, because together, I have always found we're way better than separate. So an abundant mentality to me is someone who recognizes they don't have the number one solution. They don't have the only solution. And an abundant mindset says, I'm not done learning. There's always more to learn. Scarcity mindsets wake up and think they have the world figured out. So in that regard, I think it's really critical. I think your question said, what does it mean for the future of the practice of law? And this is going to be really, really important for lawyers. We are in the most advanced period in history of technology. And as my partner Guy always says, we're going to have more change in the next 5 to 10 years than we've had in the last 50 to 100 years. And if you think about the change we've had the last 5 or 10 years, to think the next 5 or 10 is going to be greater than the last 50, stuff's moving. And COVID just amped it up. It added accelerator rockets to it. So why this is so important, there's a lot of lawyers sitting listening to me going, okay, blah, blah, blah. No. It's changing. It's already changed. It's going to happen 2 ways. You're going to get a baseball bat to the head one day. You're going to wake up and say, holy crap, I'm so far behind. Or you're going to just start looking around and realize everything's changed. What people want is changed. How they want it is changed. So for me, it's about the consumers changing behaviors, but more importantly, the consumers changing expectations. I heard a great statement from a gentleman by the name of Scott Blanford, who was in the financial services industry for 30 years. And he said, today, and I think this is so profound, people don't want to talk to you until they want to talk to you. And I think that illustrates the changes coming to the practice of law. Lawyers traditionally, and again, I'm one of you, so don't panic when I say this and don't beat me up. Lawyers traditionally sit in their little palace waiting for the phone to ring. The phone ain't going to ring, folks. There's too many distractions. There's too many other ways for people to communicate. I read something that about, in today's day and age, people get hit with about 20,000 pieces of information per day. And so now, how do you remain relevant? And more importantly, even if they do get to your name, how do you remain relevant to what their expectations have become? Because their expectations are, I don't want to go in the law office. I want to do it on my couch. I want to do it at 10 o'clock at night. I want to do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to have to drive. You better be prepared for that. Well, that's what the Guider experience is all about. It's about helping lawyers and making lawyers relevant again, and more importantly, making lawyers competitive again. Small and mid-sized lawyers can't compete with the likes of these massive self-help legal websites. One of them in particular is bragging they're about to hit their 5 millionth customer. If you're a lawyer listening to this, did you hear what I just said? 5 million customers. And I'm using the word customer because they're not a client, because the self-help websites are not lawyers. What's critical is lawyers have to remain relevant to the changing needs and the changing behaviors of the consumer. And technology is in the forefront of that. So I'm excited that we're able to not only play a part in that, but to lead the journey, to put lawyers back front and center of the conversation of legal needs, not self-help websites.